Okay, it's Touhou time. Later than usual, but time nonetheless. Okay, let's go into it and see how it's gonna go. Terrible start, GG, it's over. Go next. There we go. Okay, let's see how long it takes to get a song, you know. Surely it'll be quicker than yesterday. Surely. Damn, dude, the waves are so much better when she just goes up. Eek. Bastard. Oops. Why is this fight gonna be so hard? Oop. You for your sin? I might. Depends on what it was. Oop. Had to resort to using a ROM sprite from an ecchi game. Your mod because no other ROM exists. Is that like is that like a sin to have had to resort to that? Like, it's the exact same with Maribel and Renko. Poor soul. Well, it just depends. Is the sprite good? Like, doesn't matter what they're from. If the sprite's good, that's all that matters. No games that feature Sumereko. I know! Sumereko is a very... Although most modern characters are, to be fair. Yeah, I guess Dream of Arcadia does main Sumereko, but that's pixel style. Like, do 2D pixel sprites. That doesn't really have anything you can pull from. Can you pull something out of Puppet Dance? Use one of those sprites. Cool. Rather happy with this run. Yeah, that is pretty good. The boobs are rather large. But to be fair, something like Try, is that like even out of place? With the existence of things like Sanai. Sanai and also Sanai. Boobas, yes. Yeah, I don't know if I have the live awake alert enthusiasticness to play the stage, but we will see. I think I'm going to do this segment, but after I get done doing the actual segment itself, I might sit on the blue section for a minute. Or maybe I'll do the blue section after I do everything else. So it's an important conversation. There's a Ron sprite that happens to have massive booba. To be fair, a lot of them tend to. And I was just commenting on it. Oh, I saw the line back. Rat bastard. Literally free. Okay, what's this one now? 11. Oh, goodness gracious. What is that Maribel? Like, the Ranko seems, so what is that Maribel? Sure, yeah. You just took it and you liked it. You would devs make your work of ripping the assets from the game. This is why humanity suffers. That's excited for 2026 release game. Many such cases. Oh man, I was doing good there. I got too ahead of myself. Why did I pause it on my right screen? Ooh, that type of really aggressive killing did work. Maybe I should look for that more often. Although I was fortunate how it lined up. Ooh, that's on me. Hello, Koichi. Did you call me a goober? Whoop. Gremlin? I'm not a gremlin. I may be a goober, but I'm not a gremlin. I love Jimbo. That was what I mean. Oh, close. Coming for me? Don't come too hard. Oops. Too aggressive. Quack. That for sure read it wrong? I don't think I read it wrong. I read, I'm coming for you, and then I said, don't come too hard. I don't see where the reading wrong went. I look back, I read it again. I don't think, it doesn't look like I read it. No, it doesn't look like I read it wrong. I keep cornering myself a little bit. Oops! If I'm pretty. I don't know, I think you can look at me dressed as Miku and determine it based off that. That's totally a good guesser. Oops. Dude, my first few felt good, and now I feel off. I think probably that's just I'm tired. Oh! I hate the blue section. Stalling for her. I don't know if I'm stalling for her. Maybe I am, but I don't think I am. Oh, come on. Rat. Oh, I didn't go right enough. As you can tell by how easy what this is on screen right now, that I'm definitely stalling. It's definitely intentional stalling. Ooh. Stream bomb. I didn't use a bomb, nobody knows, yeah. Yeah, but I will notice. Blech. Eek. We're fine. Why does this stage have to be what it is? You did not have to make this stage this dirty. I hate the corner bubble. Yearns for the darkness. My body yearns for the bed. To lay in the bed. And to enjoy the comfort of the blankets right now. I am tired, and part of that's just because it's a long day at work, but maybe it was related to like 3 days in a row without working, and then had today, which is just a very long and busy day. Tomorrow should be a-okay, back to normal. There should be anything wrong, anything weird, but... Hey, nice one. Back to bed. Once I turn my stream off, I will be. I don't know if I'll go to bed right away. I'll probably just hop in bed and play with my phone. If I play my phone, I mean watch YouTube and do something on my phone. It's not a gacha game. That transition at the end is awkward. There we go. That took, okay, that was like 15, 16 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes, not bad. What? How? What? There was a line? For being that segment, take me like 15 minutes, that is perfectly reasonable. That was a little, that section there was a little scuffed, but I'm not as worried about that as I am about the actual, like, brutal ass pounding. That is the middle segment. Nico. Hello, Pazoots. What reason would Dotori start murdering? I don't know, you peed in a river? What? This is what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. That's too slow. Kind of like the idea of playing slow, but then you don't end up in the middle at a good time. Like, if I'm just excuse me. If I'm just dancing in this segment, it's fine, but the fact that I kind of have to, like, end in the middle is where it gets really awkward. Or end close enough to the middle. Oop. Yeah, just do it and hope it lines up. That's the easiest way to do it, huh? Oops, I did that exact same thing again. Hold up. Okay, let's see how Misumaru's doing. See how we're taking big balls today. Also, so normally I'll play Touhou for 2 hours. It was a late start. I might do it for 2 hours, but realistically it'll be a little under 2 hours. Yeah, that was a nice one. destroying your stuff. How's Notori gonna murder? What is she gonna murder me with if I destroy her stuff that she'd use for murdering? This is not the movie we would want to see. Yeah. Drive me in the river? How's she gonna get me to the river? If she doesn't have her stuff. Ooh. Neat. I love this suffocation. That was a terrible luck read. My Axie Mask, I'm gonna die. At least if I die, it's drowning in her balls. Very clean. Was the one thing you don't want to see on that attack. There's also one thing you don't want to see on this attack. Attack is one that really also stands out a bit, being low to high. Or high to low. No, I zoned too much in on that, right? Yeah, at least if the mic picks this up much. A nice amount of 70 milligrams of caffeine. With this, I will be unstoppable. Surely. wish they caffeine turned me into that Cheerno. Oh, so what are people's thoughts on the Cheerno apple? We're gonna be harvesting Cheerno apples and eating her now? Is that what society's come to? Ooh, what am I doing? You know, I've realized probably about 2.5 hours from now, my body's gonna plummet. I've consumed too much. I went from consuming nothing for like all day, and then with the past like hour or two, I've consumed so much fucking sugar. Eat the chip apple, do you get smarter or dumber? You get stronger. Oh! A block of salt to gain even more energy. I don't have a block of salt. I have salt in my house, but certainly don't have a block of it. Whoa, what are we doing here, people? We're playing with... I need to play aggressively around those big balls. I should just try to go right early. She's out for murder today? Nah, Misamaru's out for murder today. Oh. Simply want to kill. Are you just a 13-year-old LARP account? Tumblr users. Oh, that was a bad line. Don't achy point at me. I'm the achy here. I am the judge, jury, and executioner, just like she is. Ooh. Does she kill any... Does Aki ever kill people? She just judges people. Nah. Here's the thing, I might agree with the nah, but... I mean, did you see how she is in, POFV? She pretty quick, like, most characters are like, oh, what's going on here? She pretty quickly wanted to start a fight, right? He doesn't have to kill people, she'd instantly vanish. Listen, I'm just saying that, like, you know, when Marissa shows up and it's like, yo, what's going on? And then Aki's like, you lie too much. I'm gonna have to rip out your tongue. Gosh, I need POF V2. Not necessarily because I need another game like that, because I have Pod. But specifically, I just want the dialogue of Aki with, like, a bunch more Touhou characters. Because that's, like, the best part about POFV, is going through all of Aki's dialogue. How do I keep pausing my right button? Oop. Let's do this up. What did I not ask for? What is that? What does that mean? What does that shirt mean? Modern Zune AQ just be Zune being an old man. Like how bad the young generation is. Dude, kids these days, I swear. Kids these days in their 6, 7s. This is literally Aki's so true, but worse. Aki's funny when she does it, because Sen's just boring. It's like Kaine. Oh. I love when the great giant green ball just decides to go right in front of it and then stop. Just halt all of its forward momentum. Look at the green ball just like go in front of me and then stop moving. The yellow ball's doing the same thing. Yeah, that's a good one too. It's Sanya over. I've fallen off on this Misamaru. I had two good ones. But that was just downhill. Some upon some god-awful Touhou art of some of the characters drawn as ponies. Was this just My Little Pony fandom joining in? Touhou version? I mean, what about Saki? She literally is a horse. Oh, look, she has a pixel of HP! What is this? Oh, you posted the same image again. You don't put it on stream. You just linked the same fucking Oku image that you posted that you posted like 5 minutes ago. Or it doesn't even know how to post links anymore. Unbelievable. It's beautiful. Kill them. What's the problem with My Little Pony? $20.15 anymore? Fair. Every time for my idea of the ball reboot. It really is a travesty sometimes, just how you can play so well for so long of this attack as Reibu, and it's still like just not what fuck no. Just not quite enough. Stop trying to make it sound like a horse incident, okay, 11? This has probably existed for years. You probably find images on the internet from 14 years plus ago of this type of thing. Listen, there's gotta be worse. Listen, I say gotta be. There's totally worse Touhou art fan art on the market than some of the Touhou girls as My Little Pony characters. See, as much as Attack likes to cuck Reimu, I give it a pass because it's a very fun attack, at least. I went too low. It's not my day. Cockroaches. I didn't mention the cockroaches! I didn't even allude to them a single time! You're the one bringing that up. I didn't know you were into that type of thing. Listen, I'm not judging, but I'm judging. Thank you, Potato Bot. See, the thing that bothers me more in this attack is when one of the giant balls, like that red one, although that's not the worst example of it, when it just goes right in front of you and then just stops. Like, the speed up and slow down of the bullets is really something that is the problem. When the bullets get close to you and then they just stop. They're like, what if we just take a while to go through here? It's speed. Don't copium me. Fortunately, on Suffocation, they don't change speed, but they do on Divine Orbs. Listen, all I'm complaining about, Alan, is that sometimes one of those giant balls just, like, goes right in front of me and then just stops moving on the first spell, not this one. My complaints about this spell are different. Honestly, it's very interesting. Okay, never mind, I'm just gonna go. It's very interesting, despite how, like, obviously, as someone who plays Touhou, I am more aware of nuances and differences in attacks, despite looking very similar. But, so, like, I pick up on that better than most people will, right? But it's so interesting how similar looking her first spell is and final is, and how vastly different they feel. Spell's moving slightly diagonally. Yes, the fact that like the ring of small bullets is just like it's angled so slightly to the side. Okay. Yeah, let's do this section now. Oops, that's not what you want to do. Final, like Sakuya, non 2, non 3. I'm not very familiar with Sakuya non 3 and non 2 for LNN purposes, so I'll take your word for it. Yes, there it is, the vile creature. This part's so interesting. How does Sakuya fare here? Because I assume, I don't know this for a fact, I assume Alan... Oop, I love this! I trapped myself. Saki can spread out knives into Yuyuko and it's good. Where the fuck's Yuyuko? How are you... What? Where's Yuyuko in this? Where'd that come from? Your IN pairings? Right, the Yuyuko and Sakuya group. That was my favorite from Imperishable Night. Who up-edging the vile creature? Quiro. Or Yuyuko shot type in IN. I've probably seen Yuyuko in IN. You were I can probably count the amount of times I've seen Oops, that was Yuyuko in IN on one hand. Oops, that's a bad one. It's red. Okay. I was wondering, because I know you can angle the bullets, but, like, I noticed from my brief look is that her angles are not that big, although I guess at full power they're probably pretty big. Oh! It's fine, perfectly edged. Like all things should be. This section's so neat because you farm all these guys on the right, and then like one guy comes on the left and it just completely fucks you over. It's just trying not to get cucked as long as you possibly can. It's a cool section, honestly. I like it. Oops, that's a... Actually, no, that is a fine thing. Ooh, what am I saying to myself? How to throw a segment. It was just not that bad. It's just not great against bosses, though. You tell me the attack that is designed to be really spread doesn't have great single-target DPS. Breaking news and more at 5 p.m. Wait, it's already 6. Oh, I wasn't looking. What am I doing? Listen, Alex, it's been Listen, Alex, it's been a long day, okay? I'm grateful my Sanyos and my Stage 4s are actually going surprisingly well. More shot types like Yomu tend to desires me to burn every Yomu that's ever existed. See, speaking of being ahead of the curve, this is definitely one of those moments where I'm not ahead of the curve. But when the curve comes back to me, it's A-okay and go. I'm not playing aggressively enough going to the, going to the right there. I gotta try to get to that fairy a little bit quicker. Beat. You Alice? Did I call you Alice? I don't know what I said. All I know is I was saying Alan. I was flubbing it, so I had to say it 3 times. Gee, we love Alice. We hate Alice around these parts. Ban her. Get her out of here. Just like Zune in Modern Touhou. The Alice. I gotta play those games one of these years. I gotta pee. Megamoo, can you hold it for me? I love rotating light blue stars in abundance. Never mind, they're free? Dude, you let all your shots. Who the fuck refers to it as a sausage? What? Were you born in the 50s? Fuck! Look, you distracted me. Good job, 11. My rage for you is so great that I died. He's like, Zagat's is a bad thing. You're right. I wouldn't die in the middle of a run. Again, on those comments, the beginning of this theme is so peculiar. Like, it's kind of like it feels like a unique instrument for Touhou, but I think partly that's just because, like, at this part you have, like, cymbals in the background and stuff. Like, you have, like, more noises going on. But that first cycle through the theme, like, that very first part, there's nothing besides, like, this noise. There's no, like, cymbals or anything in the background. It stands out as so peculiar. Like, this part is very, like Touhou-esque. Nothing unusual here. Like, even this is about, like, you get those backgrounds. I wasn't looking. Stuck here hot, add another one. Again, I should have more of a lot of characters, but I need people to send them to me. Although, knowing you, I'm concerned as to what this emote actually is. We don't need another Alfonso dodge. Oh, what do you mean? Alfonso? Fuck. I just fucking went to go talk to myself. What is wrong with me today? It has been a long day. Oh, that one! I'm not gonna add that one, but that was funny. Yeah, I really gotta pee. I'll be back in a minute. What is this image I just added? Oh, right, the anti-gotcha one. Here, get all the different things. I'm back. How many images do I have up? Dude, I have fucking 7 images that I just can just like click and go boop boop. I have so many fucking turned off images that I just have ready to turn off and turn on anytime. Stream. No, I don't really... Like, if I see something good, I'll throw it on. I'll throw it in the list so that I can, like, turn on briefly, but I try to... avoid clutter. Listen, I've said it before, but, like, if I really wanted to have, like, images are on during screen... On my sidebars where I have, like, the rainbow color, by rainbow color, I mean the 4 colors in the corner, like, that background image, I just replace it with some, like, horny Yuka images, and, like, boom, view count would, like, triple. It's unbelievable. Yeah. You fuck! No, this isn't it's Megamoo. What? I'm just saying that. Like I keep my words. I keep my stream very basic, right? Like I have my like movement on there. Which is, ooh, you know, it's a whole lot to have my movement there. Like, I have my movement, I have the game, and there's me. I'm not even on the stream, you just hear me. And I'm literally just an AI chatbot, for all you know. But, I like keeping it as basic and simple as that. I don't want to add other stuff on there. Like I said, if I was going to, put on some horny Yuka art. Okay, that shit hits the Touhou community like crack. Okay. You're working really small and put it on Reibu. I'll just put it on like one of my Fumos. And then like every time I die, I'll just like knock the Fumo over. Parts of the Wii window. That's like simplicity, personally. It's my own taste. That's why I do it this way, because it's what I generally prefer. Ooh, shoddy. Yeah, the input tracker is aligned slightly more to the right side of the screen than it is on the left. These last 2 days have not been my day of Megamoo Nantu. Rebuild his organs so they fail on him. Fate worse than death. How infuriating would it be to remove boss health bars and the low health SFX? It'd be slightly, like, annoying at times, but it wouldn't really matter that much. At least, like, right now. Like, sure, I do use health bar and the low HP sound effects occasionally in my benefit, but like it's really rare that I pay too much attention. Like usually the low HP sound effect is just like my brain kind of acknowledges its existence, but doesn't really like do a whole lot with it. Partially because I've conditioned myself enough to when I hear low HP to not get too try to ignore it as best as I can to a degree. But especially with most things, you just get a feel for when they're supposed to die. At this point in the game, most attacks, like basically everything in the game, I have a pretty strong feel as to when they're supposed to die. Kaimata Final's like the one kind of exception. I kind of just have a timing feel of like, okay, this is about how long the attack should last, give or take a couple seconds both ways due to various like movement reasons, right? Eek! I love hitboxes. This attack is like 95% fine. And then just occasional 5%, there's just a really, like, just stupid overlap. And that's fine. And it's like, okay, it's just chill, casual. Can you stop going to the left? Hello? Me when a 1 in 9 happens as she goes to the left twice in a row. Unbelievable. I'm the unluckiest person ever unlucky. There's literally never been anyone unluckier than me. Many have said this. Fuck, I did the thing. Oh, we never established. Dude, you can like type in a whole cohesive sentence instead of breaking it up into 5 different messages. Game, is there no mandatory kiss boss? There's no bosses to kiss. Like, I could kiss them during like the pre-battle conversation, but that's it, right? Like, I can only kiss during dialogue. There's no like with Auron and with Kaneko, and actually to a degree Oku as well. You can there are parts in the fight where you can kiss. Heart 6 Stage 2. I'm not Heart 6 Stage 2. I'm Heart Stuck Stage 1. Yeah, I was way lower than I thought I was. And by way lower, means like... It's nap time. This caffeine's not hitting it. To be fair, it's not much caffeine. I didn't want to drink the full energy drink. Not before final. Ooh, I guess, yeah, you probably could during, because she has, during the fight, there is a brief period of conversation, if you're paying attention. Maybe I should try to do that. Because otherwise, there's no opportunity for it, right? Oh, this is gonna be a 2.5 waiver. Yippee! Kiss equal invalid run. Hey, I kissed Kaneko on my run. I kissed Oku on my run, and Auron. What? This is exactly what I mean when I say sometimes the lasers just are. It's like 95% of like everything is just, oh, it's fine. You just there's the next wave. Just kind of adjust your position slightly. Cool. And then some, like, occasionally, it's rare, but occasionally it just... Satori wants it too, I'm sure. Satori can go burn with her Fog Labyrinth. I'm just kidding, I like Satori as a character. Well, hot damn! Fog Labyrinth. She doesn't really... Actually, Satori theoretically does have a kiss opportunity, too. During her bit of dialogue. Although, again, similar to the Kaimata one here, it's probably pretty sketchy. Although, I say that, but it's not like, the Kaneko Non-4 is still kind of a sketchy kiss timing, not gonna lie. I'm on the Mega Move struggle bus right now. It is Sony over for me. And cannon. Uh-oh, what is this gonna be? I hope it's a cannon. I don't know if that's what... I don't know if that's that. I don't know how accurate that statement is. Fact checkers. I'm gonna need to get my fact checkers in on that 11 one. Where's Game Glitcher when I need him? Comes the cat reactions. Okay, at least I have Pazoots for the cat react. Ay. We're in ball up and up. We're gonna curl up in a ball and go to sleep mode. I didn't look at Kaimata today. Okay, let's just go diet the cat for like 15 minutes. You know, actually what I should do... Kaimata with a CH as well? You don't have to force the K in there. It's not necessary. It's not spelled with that. Okay, Chimeras aren't spelled with a K. They're spelled with a CH. Crazy concept, I know, but... Too bad there are no words that ever have a CH in them that make a K sound. Doesn't exist anywhere. Okay, talk to me, cat. How you doing? You know what? Here you go. Here you go, guys. This is for you. Ready for this? Do you see Rainbow right here? Look how big the cat is compared to Rainbow. Holy crap. There you go. I kissed the cat. You happy? Cambridge.org. Wow, look, how to pronounce. What is this going to tell me?
Chimera.
Ooh, that's weird. Must be a mistake. Must be a flaw. They must have actually gotten it wrong. Must be something completely different. Enable. It literally, I mean, I know they're not, okay, you know, I know they're not the best people to rely on. It literally also says fucking UK right there. Last I checked, UK is an NA. To be fair, those British are the ones that like to eat fucking aluminium, mate. Bros. You won't, mate. Yeah, see. Oh, here's a separate one. Here's one that like I really don't care how people. Well, I do slightly, but not really care how people do. But one that I've always found peculiar. Are you people the type to say caramel, like caramel, or caramel? Do you emphasize the second A in caramel? Because I know some people that do, and I know some people that don't. Oop! Is your mother language pronunciation? You kiss your mother with that mouth? Is that what you're saying? You're hungry. You also say aluminium. I'm sorry that you're hungry. I hope you eat something soon. Hello, like General. The caramel. Live creature today? I was on practice on that for a brief bit. It's too late to eat maybe tomorrow. You're one of those people that when you eat, you go to bed and you like if you eat a certain time before you go to bed, you just have terrible like heartburn or something. Like I've never had a problem with it. Like I will often. Like, I get done streaming, I will go make food, I'll eat, and then I immediately go to bed. But that's just because of my time. But, like, I have a friend of mine who had various health complications, and, he just has, like, terrible heartburn if he eats, like, 3-4 hours before he goes to bed. So I'll always message him, like, whenever I'm, like, eating right before I go to bed, especially if it's something, like, really greasy or something, I'll just message him. Like, either right before I go straight to bed. I missed a Peeper 2.0, it's a shame, run's invalid. You're gonna have to go and cancel me, Light General? Like, how's your diastays doing right now? Hello, Scooter. You losing any diastays today? Diastay beating any unfortunate casualties? Girl, get over here! Holy moly! She's still dead from last time. Okay. No improvement there, I see. Blew her away earlier? That's a shame. It's still been pretty windy here today, but not as bad as it was the past few days. Now that it's actually stopped snowing. I gotta send an updated picture of my back deck, because I posted a picture of it on Sunday, and it's worse. I love the cat. Not worse? Well, here's the thing. It snowed all day Sunday, and it snowed all day Monday. I think I took that picture Monday morning, but it still snowed, like it stopped snowing at, like, 2 in the morning. Like, this morning. Now, we didn't get as much snow Monday as we did Sunday, but it is worse. Those cats stop winning this year. I mean, like I said, going into this weekend, I was in our top 5 snowiest winters ever. And it's probably only gotten worse because of that. Like, I think we're over, like, 230 inches on the year now. And our average, like I said, is about, like, 106. Like, it is been a very, very snowy year. Which is to make up for the fact that, like, it was, like, I think it was, like, 2 or 3 years ago, we had a season with, like, it was about 50 inches on the entire winter. Like, we had 2 years in a row where we had, like, 50 and then, like, 60 inches. And then, like, last year was, like, 120, 130, I think. We're already up to, I believe, like, 230. I mean, I say already up to. We're kind of reaching the point in the season where I might likely only gonna get snowfall a couple times now. Like, there'll probably be one end of the month. We'll get another handful of inches. Probably some point. Usually on years like this, probably middle of April, we'll get half a foot of snow. And then that'll be it. 2, 1, 0. Again, I live in one of the most northern parts of the U.S. possible. That's not that mainland U.S. I don't live in Alaska. And with the giant lakes in the area, the precipitation really likes to add, like, good old lake effect snow is the problem. You're so close so much compared to the last 2 years. Where do you live exactly where I live? Weird. You should drive over so we should make out sometime. Oop. Wanna be high. Like, that was the thing. I didn't work yesterday. Not because, like, I took the day off or anything, but because it was Sunday night, and the bosses were like, yeah, we're not even gonna bother trying. It was that bad. We're not even gonna try. We post. Last week, we literally had a time, like, back things up, or push things ahead enough to say, okay, if we need to not work Monday, we can push things. We push nothing ahead, that it's fine. Because Like, the town itself, the town itself, I don't know why I say it like that. Like, the town put out a notice, like, made an announcement yesterday morning saying, if you are not essential personnel, please stay at home. Do not go to work today. Yeah, but you were in Canada. I don't live in Canada. You took a dump on the border to America. I'm calling ice on you. My dad is literally John America, and he's gonna get you arrested for that one. It's Jover for you. Okay, stage 3! My favorite. We love stage 3. Traveling and shitting on borders. Oh, yeah, boo boo. Did I say Wriggle or Eternity? I'm gonna assume that's Wriggle. That looks like it's probably Wriggle for a couple reasons. I'm gonna assume it's Wriggle. I don't know for show. Okay, I'll go until I die one more time, and then I'll just call it for now. It's a bit shorter on the day, but it's because I started late for various reasons. Honestly, my biggest go-to is just the fact that, like, this looks like the fact that it looks like it's some some sprite from some, like, visual novel or something. And, like, 90% of those are not going to have Eternity because she's too new. And in terms of older characters, it's, like, vastly more likely to have Wriggle. That was literally my number one reason for why I said I thought it was Wriggle. Why are you back on the Lost Word Hunt? Hold on, let me look at this one. The detective tactics, you know me. What is that? Huh? What is it? What? What? Where's Game Glitcher? I needed to explain this one. Holy moly. Eleven, take that image, go straight in the Discord, and post it at Game Glitcher, and be like, and just say, tell me to explain this. I got an itch on my arm. People like these images. Sacrilege! Fine, I'll do it later. If I remember to. What am I doing? I'm throwing. I'll do it when I die, and then I move over to Labby. There, I got the early 2.0. This is not a Stage 1 theme I'd ever go to my way to, like, listen to, but it is a very nice, just casual theme. Are you modding in new sprites for all of the characters from Try? My old school looking sprites of those. They're way too new. Did you find one for Sumereko? Hello, Kageyama. It's a regular video Photoshop glasses on a Renko, nothing's noticed. Yeah, you were literally the one earlier that was telling me that it's impossible to find a Sumereko. I was like, you found one? Yeah, you showed me the Maribel and Renko. I saw that. Thank you, Spooter, for adding Game Glitcher about it. I appreciate someone doing the work that I want. Oops, I bought a bomb. Guys runs over, I bought a bomb instead of a life. Oh, watch out. We're up edging the Titronic. 2, 1, 0. Okay, Takane, how you doing? Okay, come to the right, please. What did I say about going to the right? Okay, the 1 in 9. They literally call me the unluckiest ever lucky. I love 1 in 9s. What did I just do? I don't deserve this. Oh, I'm so lost today. What? I'm gonna buy Shanghai. Oh, stage 3, my beloved. I was like, I'll agree to a bit of damage there. No, you don't. You never do that there. But never punished. I love Sanyo, my girl, my goat. Oh, yeah. I didn't even get the P. Not that it really matters. You darn fool. I walked into the first bullet. Okay. Let's take what we got and move her on.